What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're coming back to Alip Ba Ta. Yes, indeed. Alip Ba Ta fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Okay, this is a request from Gumam Philosophis. Let's see, who else? Abba Babe, Yono Tarsono, Agung Wibawanto, I hope I pronounced that right, Wibawanto, Dakai Fam, Budi Alamak, Yoyon Eri Susanto, Wenti Angariani, Hendra Mata, Anje Masaid, Valentin Vinogradov, Yento Tuk, and Yunnan SPD. They all want to see me react to this. It is Alip Ba Ta putting his one-man guitar show spin on, in my personal opinion, one of the most iconic movie themes of all time. I'm talking about the theme from the Godfather movie. Now, have I heard the song before? Yes, I've heard the theme from The Godfather. Listen, we're talking about one of the most iconic themes from American cinema ever. So, yes, I'm very familiar with the song. The Godfather, if I ever had to list what my favorite movie is, I would honestly go with The Godfather. The first, number one, the first Godfather. Love that movie. I could seriously watch that movie anytime. Doesn't matter what time of day, what time of year, it does not matter. I will always watch that movie without hesitation. Love it. So I'm very familiar with it. However, I have never heard Alip Ba Ta do it. And I'm really curious because I've seen what this guy can do. I've seen what he can do with a guitar on his own. So I'm really, really curious to know how he's going to pull this off. I'm sure he will, but I'm really curious to see how he does it. So I'm looking forward to this. This was posted by Alip Ba Ta. Yeah, no surprise there. And the video has 5.5 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. The Godfather theme, fingerstyle cover. Yep, there it is. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Harmonics. Wow. Wow. He is putting on a harmonic clinic right now. About half of what he has played has been harmonics. That's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. And he's doing it on an acoustic to boot. It's one thing to do harmonics on an electric where you have the magnets and you're able to, use the pickups and the magnets and the pickups to help you get those harmonics to really resonate. It's a whole nother beast to do it on acoustic. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's definitely harder to get them to resonate on, or even to get them to form on a acoustic in a strong enough way to be picked up. Unless his mic, I know he's got this mic here, hanging on the resonance chamber. That definitely is helping, but you still gotta get the string to resonate just right. And to get to do that without the assistance of the magnets from the pickups, it's a little bit tougher. It really is. I had to laugh when I couldn't help. I wasn't laughing at him. I was laughing at what he did when he depressed down here on the string on the headstock to get that pitch bend a little bit. That was cool. Look, that's creative. He's doing what he's got to do to get the effect that he wants to get. And by pressing on the string up there on the headstock, it changes the pitch of the string to bend up. And it's really cool. It's a really cool effect. It's a really easy way to make that pitch bend happen on an acoustic in particular. It was really cool to see him do that. It's impressive. This is impressive. I'm a big fan of this song and the big fan of this melody. Like I said, in my opinion, it's one of the most iconic themes in all of cinema, and he's doing it justice. He really is. So good on him. Let's keep going. I'm really fascinated by his use of harmonics. I really want to see what else he can do. Wow. I gotta say, that's impressive. That is absolutely impressive. Not really a whole lot to say, in all honesty. I mean, it pretty much, I've already pretty much said everything I need to say. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll wrap it up. I'll make it short, I promise. And I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Alip Ba Ta doing his rendition, his one-man guitar rendition of the theme from The Godfather. This was a request from Gumam Philosophis, Aba Babe, Yono Tarsono, Agung Wiba Wanto, Dakai Fam, Budi Alamak, Yoyon Eri Susanto, Wenti Angariani, Hendra Mata, Angie Masaid, Valentin Vinogradov, Lento Talk, and Yunnan SPD. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, yeah. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 9.0. Yep, 9.0. You heard me. I didn't stutter. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, first of all, I love covers, man. I love it when people cover songs and they put their own spin on it. I don't like it when bands take, or artists or whatever, they take a song and they cover it and they play it exactly how it is, note for note, tone for tone, beat for beat, everything exactly like the original. I can't stand that. I love it when people are able to put their own touch and their own spin and their own feel on it. And this guy, every single time I've watched him do a cover, he has done a great job of doing just that. I mean, first of all, doing the entire song on one guitar in one take, I mean, that is not easy. He's got to cover multiple voicings in one instrument. That's not easy to do, folks. It really isn't. And I love his approach on how he does it. I'm going to tell you the main reason why at the end. The main reason it works is what honestly impressed me the most. First of all, his interpretation of the song, it was recognizable. I recognized it almost immediately. There was really no, it never went so far out in the left field that the song wasn't recognizable. You caught the melody immediately. If you're familiar with the song, you knew exactly what he was playing within the first 5 seconds. You recognized it right away. So that's always a good thing. You never want to take a cover and make it so obscure and so out there that you don't recognize it. If that happens, the artist went a little too far. So, but not in this case. Not in this case. He did a great job. His arrangement was really good. His execution was great. His picking style, clean, keeping the thumb where it needs to be at all times. Primarily on those bottom 2 strings. I mean, he was playing on the 3rd string a little bit too. And I think I saw him come up to the 4th string twice. But it never stayed up there for long. He let his other fingers do the job that they needed to do. Very versatile player. Great touch, great use of dynamics. I loved how he was able to utilize the dynamics in such a way that it was appropriate and when they were called for. I got a real kick out of watching him bend the string up on the headstock to get that pitch bend up that was necessary. It was needed, and I love how he did it. There's other ways you can do it. I mean, you could, hold the string down and actually press up on the string, bend the string up, but he did it on the headstock. And I think the reason he did it on the headstock is because what he was doing is he was getting a harmonic. So he got the harmonic going and then he pressed, and that's what caused the pitch bend. And that's fine. I got no issue with it at all. It worked out great, didn't it? For me, though, the most impressive thing was his use of harmonics. And this is where you're able to get all those multiple voicings to make it sound like there's 2 or 3 people playing the guitar as opposed to just one. He was able to utilize the harmonics in such a way that it gave a nice full sound without sounding, I know this is going to sound stupid, but without sounding harmonic-y. So it was harmonics. You could tell there were harmonics, but they weren't so over the top with their sound and their tone and their delivery that they just screeched. That's the worst, man. That's the absolute worst, when you got harmonics that literally overtake everything. Now, the way he did the harmonics was very much in the background, filling out the sound, almost like in a chordal structure. Not in a chordal structure, but in a chordal method, like he was playing the chords, using the harmonics to make the chords happen. And that's where you were getting the multiple voicings from. And that was really impressive to see him do. He was putting on a clinic on how to get harmonics achieved in a very effective way on an acoustic guitar. That's the part that I think blew me away more than anything else. I've seen him do it before. I've seen him do harmonics on everything that I've seen him play so far. So, I mean, that's not a shock. But the quality and the amount and the extent of the harmonics that he got on this particular song, I think is some of the best harmonic work I've seen him do. So it was really nicely done, very well executed. I was very impressed, and that is why he's getting the 9.0. So, 9.0, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys want to do these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.